Could the answer to bringing the Warriors back to a title contention be a rookie through the draft who never played ball in college? Yes. It is quite plausible to have this happen. But are we making this into too much of a simple thing? Is that the only thing to having them hoist up the Larry O'Brien trophy again next year? Probably not, but it could definitely be a big chunk of it. I think the first thing we need to look at and ask is, what will bring the Warriors a championship next year? A deeper, more versatile bench, healthier seasons for all of their stars, and one more player who will transform and be the glue to the Dubs' team. Putting the deeper bench and health to the side as they are separate topics, let's laser focus on what player will help them get over the hump. Yes, trading their draft pick for another potential star could be an answer, but if they did that, would they have enough money and resources to bulk up their bench? For simple purposes, I don't think so. That's because the Warriors could use the extra money to bring in really dependable veterans who can add not just quality minutes, but a certain attitude in the locker room and help mentor the young guns they bring in. For example, Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala, and David West were masterful at coming off the bench and mentoring the young players. These are not the sexy things talked about as to why they got the championships, but it was certainly a catalyst to help them get over the hump. So what's next? What rookie could they draft to get them to the top of the mountain again and fit in with their current team to build around for the future? There are many names in this draft, such as LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, and James Wiseman, but are they the answer for the Warriors? Maybe, maybe not, but we do know this. The Warriors absolutely love Deni Avdija. Just recently, Steve Kerr and other members of the Warriors organization worked out Maccabi Tel Aviv prospect Deni Avdija in Atlanta. And from what we are hearing, it was a positive workout and get-together, one in which the young 19-year-old Israeli impressed the people who came out to watch him perform a workout. After the workout, Avdija continued to impress in the interview portion of the meeting. The Warriors were reportedly blown away by the 19-year-old. Not only did Avdija perform well in the workouts, but Warriors officials were blown away after meeting with him. The universal takeaway was that he's a great kid with an immense work ethic. Why is the interview just as important as the workout? Fit. Because if the player they are looking for can't fit in their system, their philosophy, or their work ethic, it will be all for nothing. A big name isn't necessarily the answer. Yes, we admit it when they brought in Durant, but let's be serious. He was already established as the game's second best overall player behind LeBron James. That's not a rookie we are talking about. Deni's workout in Atlanta isn't the first time members of Golden State's organization have seen Avdija on the court. It has already been reported a while ago that the Warriors traveled to Israel multiple times to see the 6'9" forward in person. The Warriors organization views the U20 European champion and 2019 MVP Deni Avdija as a bit of a jack of all trades and a Swiss Army knife on offense, who could be useful for nearly any team in the NBA, especially the Golden State Warriors. But before we continue with the video, please remember that if you've enjoyed the video thus far and can't wait to see why the Golden State Warriors drafting Deni Avdija could result in another Dubs championship, then hit the like and subscribe buttons and make sure to tell your friends and family about the journey we are about to embark on. Now back to the video. The young man from Israel is a solid enough scorer and playmaker to enjoy some nice success at the NBA level, but there is knock on him, which is that he has a lack of identifiable elite skill, which makes him project more as a role player than one who can help define a franchise. But is that going to help the Warriors win a championship? Maybe, maybe not. But I think more times than not, organizations get caught up with what sounds and looks good as opposed to what will work. And Deni as a role player to add to the foundation of the Warriors is something that can really work and push them over to their next championship run. With his ability to handle the ball and control an offense, Avdija could provide another playmaking option for Kerr behind Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. When Golden State's all-star trio is off the court, Avdija could serve as an offensive initiator alongside Eric Paschall in the Warriors' second unit. And let's not forget Wiggins, as if he is chump change. He may have gotten passed around more times in his young NBA career than a joint at a music concert, but he adds a lot of value and really helps to deepen the Warriors' team. As he develops into an NBA role, the former Maccabi Tel Aviv standout could also slide into the front court in a small ball lineup with Curry, Thompson, Green, and Andrew Wiggins. This lineup could potentially become their new and improved death lineup. As the Warriors organization gets their ducks in a row and starts to piece together their own big board leading up to the November draft, prospects will continue to meet with Kerr and other members of Golden State's organization. But it's one prospect in particular that may be the golden key to unlocking another championship in the Bay Area. So, in conclusion, are the Golden State Warriors a championship team with Deni Avdija? That's a tough one to answer, but I do know this. If they draft him, it would be a very underrated and shrewd move that could pay big down the road. But until then, grab your popcorn, put your feet up, and get ready to enjoy the 2020 NBA Draft. Check out some of these videos.